What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pastors Game 2 Raider franchise here on Madden 23. Thanks for hanging out with us. I thoroughly appreciate it. This is week number 18 of Season 3 in this franchise. It's the last game of the season, and it is filled with, I don't know, there's a lot of interesting things going on here. Number one, the Tampa Bay Bucs is our opponent. This should be a meaningless game. Both players just kind of getting to the playoffs, but these are two of the top teams in the NFL. Look at the rating: 87 overall, 87 defense, 88 offense for the Tampa Bay Bucs, and they've got a great offensive picture, a great defensive picture. Also on the line here are some of our statistics. We've got Josh Jacobs with 1,967 total yards. And if you look at some of the NFL records here, then you'll see that the rushing yard record was set last year by Josh Jacobs, 2,111. And can he get near that? I mean, he's close, and he's been having some good games. So that kind of is going on there. Some level you say, well, he's already got the record, right? So why would we really worry about that? I don't know. That's part of the conversation. In addition to that, defensively, you've got some of your best corners in the game playing for the Raiders. Trayvon Mullen with 15 interceptions. Andrew Booth with 8 interceptions leads the league at number 1 and number 2. So lots to go through there. But and we really kind of want to just beat this team, Was it the Bucs that we played? Who did we play in the Super Bowl? Oh, we didn't play the Bucs. We played the Falcons or something like that. Was it the Falcons? I don't even remember. I don't remember who we played in the Super Bowl last year, but it was an easy game. I remember the Bucs for some reason. Anyway, let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Pirate Bowl, that's like I like to call it. A Buccaneer isn't quite a pirate, but it's got that pirate logo, as you see in the background there. Kind of looks like the Raiders, and so these are kind of the Raiders of the AFC and the Raiders of the NFC, the pirates of the two. So it's the Pirate Bowl with the Raiders against the Tampa Bay Bucs, and we're in Tampa Bay looking to get started. And this is a big, important game, man. These are two of the top teams in the NFL, as we mentioned in the opening. And it would be an easy game for us to kind of sit down and not try hard in. But I think the Raiders want to win this game. And we'll have to do it without a few of our key players. Without Max Crosby, without Elijah Malone, and without Andrews P. Those guys will be injured for a few weeks. But anyway, no further ado. Here we go. And they got the Super Bowl banner champions from 2002 and 2020. The 2002 championship was tough. Lamacus Long, 4,908 total yards, 36 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and the Raiders have intercepted almost every person that they've played against today. Every team they played against this season. And we're hoping to keep the trend up today. But if I remember right, this guy was pretty good. Butler gets in to make that tackle, but again, we've got to make a few changes to the depth chart because this is our annual thing to do, right? Okay, so we're gonna go to right in once again. Okay, good. All right, cornerback, good. Okay, kick return. Nope, that's not right. That's not right. And slot receiver. There. Right end. So the left end, I think we want to get Smoot. And on the right end, we want Favors. And we want Solomon Thomas there. And everything else, I believe, is gravy. All right, 2nd and 9 against what I think is going to be a pretty tough team. Now, I think that this could be a decent game for Good tackle by Jonathan Abram, who didn't commit to the blitz. Stayed back and was able to respond to the screen. Pretty good. Flanagan. And nice pass. Johnson gets the catch over the middle by Lamacus Long. That's a 24-yard gain for Johnson. And we're going to go to and let's see if Smoot, he was doing pretty good last game. And Chris Godwin beats Mullen and gets the catch. Although it's a short catch. That play, a lot of times Mullen's able to make. And Fournette not going down on the first hit. And that's a first down and 10. And they're on the 29-yard line. Tampa Bay gobbling up the yardage. I think we're gonna run this. I think they're gonna run this. All right, so that's nice runs so far. We chose to play short pass. All right, we're gonna play underneath. Let's hope it doesn't hurt us. And they've got a great offensive line too, right there on the right side. And let's get out of that formation. It's not helping. All right, this is it. Try to run it again. Oh no, they're gonna pass it. Oh no. And we're able to get there 3rd and 2. See if we can create a little pressure here. I must have accidentally hit that. Oh, and no, sir. Let's go with the defense. He gets no yards, and that's McLeod showing up, the young rookie. We don't get to say his name as much, but he is in there and makes the tackle. And we're only going to give up a 3-point field goal, and maybe, just maybe, we get a block here. And no, we don't get the block, but that's 3 points, and that's a win. It's a victory for the Raiders. After a tough start with the defense, giving up a lot of yardage, only give up the field goal. Tampa Bay is hype about it. The crowd is doing their little chant, their little dance. Uh-oh, we could get to the right here. Oh, we couldn't. All right, 1st and 10. That dude, number 54, came out of nowhere. Okay, so we got to be careful with the ball here. They've got good everything. So I've got to kind of not be on autopilot. 3,646 yards. Again, we hope to try to get him 4,000. We're close to it. If he gets a 350-yard passing day, then great. Though I don't think that's going to happen. Don't think it's going to happen. We'll run to the weak side here. Jacobs, ooh, couldn't break that last little bit of a tackle. There was a whole lane right there. Let's come back to the run game. Back to it.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him over 100.
Jacobs up the middle, breaks the tackle, and Colton Miller goes down. Oh no, oh my gosh, we don't need to lose players. That's 2 players off the offensive line that were down. That was a nice run by Josh Jacobs, though.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw.
And Tyler Amos is in, and he gets a catch. And he's been a good player at times. He's been an aggressive player. And we might get Harrell over the middle or Waller deep, which we do. And there's a flag on the play. What's the flag? And that's a holding call. It's coming back. Thayer Manford coming in for Colton Miller. It was a nice play as long as it lasted. Play action. Catch by Harrell, and he gets in for the touchdown. Let's go. Big touchdown for Harrell. And he makes the adjustment to the pass, gets to the ball, and makes the catch. Nice throw. And way to come back and get it. And that's a nice play for him. Once again, other players making plays other than Devontae Adams. Devontae's getting a lot of money over here. He's a 99 overall. I didn't realize that. And potentially one of the best receivers in the game. But, man, these other receivers, we've got young talent. And that was a good play by him. Like to see more of these guys. Is it time to move on from Devontae Adams? I don't know, man. I have to look and see if his contract if next year's a contract year for him, which it may be. I don't know. I don't know what his contract situation is just like. Oh, and Vander Esch was almost getting in there. Third quarter. Second down. 3 receivers. That's what I was thinking about with the 3. You know who we haven't said? We haven't said the Woolen. Haven't said much about him recently. Nice tackle. Jonathan Abram is there to make the play. He's in the game. 2nd and 8. Should we do this? We're gonna bring both corners. We do, and break up the pass. Long threw it up, and Merrick makes a break up. It's either Merrick or Booth. The Tampa Bay Bucs fans are not happy about that offensive drive, and so the Bucs are going to have to punt the ball.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta get some of my little sounders. Okay, should we? Nah. Don't relax. Jacobs gets work, and that's a first down for Josh Jacobs. Nice pass and catch. Ian Rudnick, 73 yards in the first quarter. Doing the thing. And getting it done. And that's a nice play by him. Oh. And they do get the sack this time. And Erickson, the former Raider, we traded, I believe, him with Chandler Jones. And I think that's the guy we traded. There wasn't Erickson on our team. I don't know if I feel like we did trade. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, Erickson gets the sack there. And I was looking for a play to develop. It just didn't get developed. Throw the ball. Hit circle. And it's the end of the first quarter, and we don't expect to get this. I don't know. Maybe we should just go ahead and run this, but we don't expect to get this this drive here. And good defense by the Bucs, getting in there. 30 yards. Going deep to Mooney. And we've got him on the end. Let's go. Darnell Mooney with the big play. Saith what? 3rd and 30. And we decided to go with the pass, and Darnell Mooney is wide open. Look out, number 3. No one's there. Breaks down the field, and a nice throw. And nice catch. That is a good play by the Raiders. Wow. Let's take a look at this one more time. So we got, yeah, we had, I thought about, we also might have had Devontae, but I think that safety would have come across, but it was almost too good to be true. I was looking at it, and I was like, okay, he looked like he's going to be open. And he was. I'm like, yeah, we're going for that. Wow. I think a lot of these guys were open. Another guy here. It feels like everybody was open on that play, actually. But we'll take it. Touchdown to Darnell Mooney with the big gain, and what was, I almost called a run play on that, just to go ahead and concede. And we decided to go for it. And I'm glad we did. And Ian Rudnick coming out playing pretty good. 14-3 Raiders. And that one's a tackle by the fullback. Playing on special teams, comes down and gets it. Gets a takedown. And we've got 1st and 10 on the 18. And let's see if the Raiders can take care of it. That's a nice recovery by the defense to only allow 3 yards on the catch. With no run after catch there. And we cut on the inside, and we probably shouldn't have 30 inches. We're going to call this play here and see if we can stop them on the 1. And the Raiders come up and make the stop. Let's go. Fournette had nowhere to go, and that's Leighton Vander Esch in there for the play. And so is Smoot and Jonathan Abram, and those guys are holding down the running game. And 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, couldn't get it done. Trying to be a ballet? You trying to be a ballerina? That ain't gonna work, bruh. Wow. Okay, well, the defense playing well, offense playing surprisingly well. Got some plays that we don't normally get. Good lead block. Josh Jacobs gets 8 yards on that play. And loving the way this is working. If we can bait them to come inside and go outside, that would be the move. And we do have a big run in Jacobs. He's running down the field. Come on. Oh, nice block by Devontae. And he could go all the way. Josh Jacobs with the touchdown. Wow. This offense is ready today. Look at this. Look at number 17. Hustle. Hustle and get the last second block to spring him. Is that enough reason to keep number 17 in the game? Wow. And the big plays are coming in. These are some of the biggest plays we've seen all season.
And it's 21-3.
Wow.
So 2 plays on that scoring drive.
And wait a minute. So Josh Jacobs just had a huge run, and it's only the second quarter. He could be in for a big day, especially if the league gets big and we start to feed him the ball a lot. He could be in for the for the new record. Let's see, how much did he need? He had 1196. He had to get 211, so that's what, 5. I don't know, maybe 150. I don't know. If he gets 150 yards, is that all he needs, or is it 250? I don't know. I can't remember what the number was. You can go back and look. Those of you who get a chance to look at this video. All right, first and and there's a flag on the play. I think that's a hold. What do we want here? Down or distance? We'll take the down. We'll take the distance. They're running the ball, so we're going to come out in nickel. Oh, a 2nd and 10? I thought it was going to be 2nd and 19. Oh, wait. Did I decline it? And 3rd and 6. And one of the offensive linemen goes down. All right, we're going to bring some pressure. Bring in the blitz. Bringing the blitz. Come on, Abram. Take those. Booth gets the interception, and he's going to run it in, and that's a touchdown. And that's 28-3, y'all. And what was a big game, Smoot was in there to put some pressure, and Booth gets his 9th interception of the year, and he's got to be in for a pretty big upgrade. Wow. And that's a big play for the Raiders, and that puts a ton of pressure on this Tampa Bay Bucs team. They have all the work to do. We kicked the ball off, and let's see, I think, did they get the ball first? They may have gotten the ball first. Big hit, and they're on the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 on the 21. And, man, this team is playing good. Playing well. And that's another interception. This time Mullen said, let me get in there. Trayvon Mullen with the interception, an unbelievable 56 points put up by the Cincinnati Bengals against the New England Patriots, but that's not what matters. This game matters, and this is another pass under pressure, and it's a little bit off. Godwin is there, but so is Mullen, and Mullen makes a play, and he's got 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead.
That's a big hit by Josh Jacobs, on Josh Jacobs. Jacobs has 97 rushing yards, and he loses 1 yard, so he may have been in the zone. I don't remember if he was or not. But that gets him out of the zone. Would love to not throw an interception in this game. Didn't have anywhere to go. Darren Waller was who I was going for, and he just got stuck in the middle of all of the things over there.
Absolutely, they're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon.
Big hit. And we did have, I was looking at Devontae Adams, but we did have the other guy on the outside. If I'd have thrown it, no, I didn't. Yeah. I think if I would have thrown, actually, nobody's really open enough for me to make a commitment to throw it. Yeah. I mean, now they are, but it's okay. 3 and out for the Raiders after what's been a pretty good start. Let's try it this way.
Missed punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Derek Favors with the big hit, and oh my goodness. That was the defensive end who's playing, and he came down and just smashed him. What in the... Look at this. Up, and number 99 just comes down, and bing. That's tough. That's tough.
That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in,
I'm going to pass. I'm going to push Devontae Adams. I think I'm going to find Jacobs here, but I'm going to look for Adams. And that's a first down pass and catch by Josh Jacobs. Way to check down. Didn't have a lot of time. And they're in the zone and ready to deal with that slant. First and goal on the 9-yard line. 2 minutes and about 20 to go. And the misdirection goes nowhere. And that's another loss of yards by Jacobs. 2-minute warning. And should we pass the ball here? You know what? They think they can stop Josh Jacobs right now. Let's show them that they can. They've got us for a couple losses. Let's get 7 of them on this. I need 7, Josh. Oh, no. There is not 7 happening right there. Okay. Third down. Defense is starting to play pretty good. They're coming in on those rushes. Got Adams on the right on one-on-one. Or Mooney in the back. I want to go to Mooney. Oh. Let's see. What should I have thrown it? Should I have lobbed it? Okay, he got chucked. Oh my gosh. This player. Who's that? Josh Jacobs? He's open. Wide open. Josh Jacobs is open, and kind of so is let's see. Okay, so Jacobs is open. Nah, I think that would have intercepted if I had tried to throw it over to Devontae. But it looked like he had him. And look at this. This is a pass. Is this not pass interference? No, I guess not. They're both going for the ball. That would have been a nice interception for them, though.
So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of the game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Field goal for the Raiders puts us up 28, I believe, to 7.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all
31 to 7.
And kudos to you.
Come down here a little bit. And trying to fix some of the picture a little bit. I wish it looked exactly like mine looks. It doesn't. It still looks good, and hopefully y'all have enjoyed it. But there's I want to get it. You know, I want to get it just right.
It is fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last
All right, let's see how that goes.
interception.
Okay, so we're gonna go with this. No, sir, that's no run for you. No run for you.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that intercepted? Almost. Interception was almost there.
Did not get the 2 feet down inbounds.
Interception was almost there.
Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Get the defense. Come on, Favors. You got the fumble forced. And a nice way to get in there and get a play on the run.
And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance even though
And that's 3 and out for the Raiders.
on the other side
Defense.
we're going to be about today. In this case,
See what we get here.
But if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
This is taken at the 23.
Give me a good block. No block there.
Takes us beyond the 35.
Second quarter here.
Offense set to get this
We're gonna go ahead
and with time quickly fading here.
and run the ball and go ahead and get out of this half. And 31-3. Jacobs ran up the middle, and that's a 5-yard gain. And that'll be the end of the first half. The Raiders come out ready to go with a 31-point first half, getting everything going for them. The kicking, the passing game's been decent with 112 yards, 99 yards rushing. One big run for Josh Jacobs. But, wow. Big first half. Defense comes through. Anyway, let's take a look at some stuff going around. Denver and the Chargers. Big, meaningful game here. At least meaningful for the Broncos. And they're down. The Chargers could play spoiler in that game. Colts also fighting to try to keep their spot. And the Colts could also risk their playoff spot if they lose against the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs against the Browns. The Browns take out the Chiefs, and that officially eliminates the Chiefs out of the playoffs. They do not make it this year, and what a down year for them. Not exactly what they were hoping for sure. But the Raiders playing good on offense and defense, kind of living up to what they've been doing. And the the Bucs have been trying to run it, actually. Really haven't really thrown the ball that much. And so that's what it's been. We're going to run inside, continue to do what we've been doing, defend the short pass, and we get the ball. Let's go. The end of the halftime, and we're going to try to run the ball and really kind of get out of here if we can.
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in.
And Josh Jacobs gets a first down and 10. Gets 10 yards on that run and gets a first down, rather. That's 109 yards rushing for him. I don't know if it's, yeah, it is 109 for him. He's the only one that's been running it. Good run. And let's see if we can get him in the zone. In the zone. Auto zone. Up the middle, he gets about 4 yards, 3 yards on that. Oh no, 2 yards on that play. They've got some pretty good defenders on the line. They've really got good defenders everywhere. Linebackers who are willing to run and get runners. And cornerbacks able to step up. That's a big play from the cornerback. And it's not going to be a game where we can just run the ball. It doesn't look like it. We're hoping to catch Jacobs. Jacobs holding on to the ball after a big hit. He had running 6 for 7 and 167 yards on the day. And that's another first down for this Raider offense. Going to drag over Mooney and see if he can find a way to get open down the field. on the left side. I think he will. Oh, but we couldn't catch and run. If only we had more room over there. Nice pass and catch. And Mooney's been a fantastic player. Fantastic player for us. Oh, and another catch. That one by Devontae. Able to get over and make the play. And the only person that can make that catch is Devontae. Okay timing.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now.
Oh, and the Tampa Bay Bucs want to see if he actually got his feet in. I don't think it's a question. I mean, he's stretched out. Yeah, that's easy. He's in. 1, 2. Yeah, and a knee. Everything's down. I don't know. It doesn't look close to me. Commentators say it looked close.
Which could complicate things, but even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now here's the call.
And we do get it. As well we should.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
The challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed
looking for Waller.
2 big plays
Maybe.
in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again.
Ian Rudnick, tried to get in. I almost hit the square button to jump and dive for it. All right, we're gonna run it. We're gonna try to get in. Let's get in. Come on, Josh Jacobs. Ooh, and these guys got in there quick. All right, single stick. And that's it for Devontae Adams. Touchdown for Devontae. And the Raiders continue to score. Devontae, it feels like it's been in a long time since he's been in the end zone, but he's in there. Number 17. And he's been a good player. I think what happened is we started out the season, and Waller was kind of our main guy that we was throwing to, and then Devontae got injured for 4 weeks. If you remember, he wasn't in the game, and we had to figure out throwing the ball to other players, and we had a bunch of scenarios. We had a bunch of scenarios for Darnell Mooney. And Mooney is a little zippier than Devontae, and he's getting a little bit more run after catch, and that's been good. Good tackle by, once again, by Leighton Vander Esch, able to come up and make the play. And I gotta say, man, there's something about Leighton Vander Esch that just, in this game, just causes this team to play better. Oh. And the safety was able to come up and make the play there. So 3rd and 9, we're going to bring pressure and depend on our one-on-one. And, I hit triangle. I probably should have hit square to knock the ball down. But I thought maybe he can get there. We're going to call the same play. And Fournette able to make the run, and gets about 8 yards from that play. Come out of that. And we're going to go to nickel. Probably a play we shouldn't run. This is definitely okay. Davis going to have to come up and over. And we do get the sack. Vander Esch is in for the sack. 3rd and 8 is a big play. Should have let that go. Sorry about that. Oh, and he had it and drops it. The Bucs receiver can't hold on to the ball, and that's going to mean 4th and 8 and a punt attempt for the Buccaneers, and the Raider defense holds once again. Oh, my G. Number 27 reached out and gets the tackle. Ian Rudnick, 4 for 4 on the last drive, 59 yards. Ends the drive with a passing touchdown to Devontae Adams.
He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your quarter? Do you go right to turnovers? You really do.
Ooh, good pass and catch. Mooney gets it. Ooh, number 31 was coming up, though. That's a 3-yard catch. So we're going to try to run the ball here. Come on. Come on, Jacobs. We need a little room. Just a little room. They've got some really good players, and we are down 2 of our linemen. They're not giving us hardly anything on the run. Get out of bounds, and we do get the first down. Ian Rudnick makes the run and gets the first. Gets the first. Doesn't look like we're going to get anything on the inside. We might, maybe, be able to get something on the outside. Can we move Waller over? No. Jacobs finds room on the outside. Tries to cut in, and only gets about 4. Third quarter is just about done. Catch over the middle. Tyler Amos gets the catch. 3rd and 2. And this is normally a play where we would totally run the ball. And we're going to go to one of our... Oh, and that's the end of the third. Raiders with the big lead, 38-3. And hardly anything going for the offense of the Bucs. 3rd and 2. We're going to look to run this ball and see if we can get 2 yards. And then if we don't get it, we're going to run it again. But we do get it. Jacobs gets a good run, and it's 124 for him. And touchdown. 1 touchdown. And let's see if we can get something else inside. Doubt it. Doesn't look like it. Up the middle. Oh. The rushing defense. The Tampa Bay Bucs are the 2nd best rushing defense in the league, which it feels like it. We had a big run there, but other than that, it has not been easy.
On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left.
And the quarterback gets the first down as he rolls out to the left and continues to get a little more. Time is going, even though we ran out of bounds. I guess that doesn't work. Good run, Jacobs. Says no. Oh, I should have just did the stiff arm, tried to juke him, but he's got 151 yards on the day. And nice run. Oh, I should have probably juked to the outside, actually. Nice run by Josh Jacobs. And we might have to cut this one inside. Oh, we tried to, but take a loss, and he's out. As soon as he gets in the zone, he's out of the zone. He loses a yard there. Well, yeah, we're just going to try to use up a lot of the clock to go ahead and get out of this game. Jacobs. Oh, can't get anything. Wow, it is a good rush defense. I had circle there, but I thought, nah. Again, I really don't want to get an interception. So we'll take this. 38-3. Looking to go ahead and kick the field goal and kill some of the clock here. And a solid game though for the Raiders. Defense is playing well. This defense of the Bucs though is a strong defense, and if we were under pressure to score, then it'd be tough. It would be tough. They not allowing hardly anything on the run. I mean, we've got 100 yards, but 150 yards, but we've got a lot of. I think we've had more negative yard rushes in this game than we've had in a really, really long time. Very nice. Thomas was there to make that play. I believe that was Thomas, yeah. Shouldn't be the main guy, though. Good play. Good play.
22 yards there, first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And he makes a catch, but doesn't have much else.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Oh!
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
All right, let's go.
Back to throw again.
Smooth, trying to get in. And 2nd and 10. We'd like to keep them from scoring a touchdown. That'd be good. Passing offense, the third-rate offense, the Raiders have kept them to 85 total yards today. They haven't really been throwing it. They've been trying to run the ball. And there they go again. And this time he's brought down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a
Let's see what we got here. Cover 2.
Get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Let's get the stop here. Come on, ladies. Let's get the stop. Let's get the stop. Smooth. Oh, he's wide open. Why is he wide open and that's a touchdown?
Too little, too late.
That's all right. We give up the touchdown.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right?
All right. Well, 41-10, and this game is just about over with. And I believe, I don't know if this is a game that has playoff meaning for the Bucs. I can't remember what their record was coming in. But certainly gives us some good momentum going into the playoffs.
Let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And really a lot of guys you can highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
154 yards, and we're definitely going to just run this ball out.
Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because
Oh, he fumbles it, but we're able to get it back. Ooh, it looked like I had some room there, and but we didn't. Oh, stay up. 3rd and 7.
a 25 to 27.
I don't know why I'm called. Okay, we're going to push Waller.
Secondary here on third down.
We might get him. No.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
And that's all right. We'll go ahead and punt it. Should have run the ball there just to kill the clock, but I thought maybe I could try to get the first down and then it'd be over. Abram with the big hit, and that's a fumble. And it is indeed over. Jonathan Abram with the last play of the season for the defense, for the Raider defense, is a fumble. Josh Jacobs gets a few more yards. He's got 166. And that is going to do it. I think that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. One more run here. Jacobs gets another 10 yards, but I think that'll do it for the Raiders with a minute and with 15 seconds left to go. We're going to come out in victory formation. Go ahead and kneel, and that will do it. Raiders get the W 41-10 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A great game by the Raiders on all facets of the game, offense, defense. Maybe not a whole lot on the special teams, but overall, a solid win for the Raiders, 41-10. Getting it done today. In sunny Tampa Bay, the Raiders take it with 198 total yards on the ground, 170 yards passing. Quarterback does not get his 4,000 yards, but Josh Jacobs has another banner year as he goes and gets puts a cherry on top of a great year. Ian Rudnick ends the season with a perfect passer rating, 158.3, 11 out of 13, 3 touchdowns, 214 total yards, outplays his draft mate, Lamacus Long, and making a case for why he should remain the quarterback for the future of the Raiders. Josh Jacobs with a big running day. Darnell Mooney gets the most rushing yards, has emerged as the top target, one of the top targets on a deep pass today, and gets a touchdown. And then, of course, we have Jonathan Abram, who continues to lead this team on the defense and tackle. Andrew Booth with 5 tackles as well, 1 interception. Tommy Favors had a fumble for us, and he had 5 tackles today. So all in all, as usual, a pretty good game for the Raiders as we wrap it up and get it done. We win the turnover battle, get 250 plus offensive yards, 30 points or less. Solid game for this team. We'll go ahead and advance the week. We should be good. And it'll be wild card week, which we should not have to participate in. Go ahead and look at the playoff bracket and see who's in. And I don't know who we have to play. Do we have to play the winner of the Bucs and the Bills and the Ravens? These are all really tough teams, except the Broncos. I'm not really worried about the Broncos. The rest of those teams feel like they would be kind of tough. And on the NFC, Cowboys, these are the places people you normally used to see here. Cowboys, don't expect to see the Falcons. See what they do. The Bucs do get in. We don't knock them out. And the Cowboys, 49ers, Green Bay is in the playoff hunt. So that is interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. We'll go to weekly strategy, and let's again have pads and backups for everybody. Don't really want to push anyone here on the off week. Ian Rudnick, 85, and we probably could take him off of this list, although it doesn't really matter right now. Terrell Collins, what's he doing there? Woolen has 75. Want to see him get a little bit better. Favors at 77, Shields at 77. Would like to see McLeod get a little bit better. But overall, I think the rookies have progressed nicely. And it doesn't really matter because the injuries will probably just be 1 week. However, let's look at the injuries real quick. Okay, so we'll get the safety back. The left guard back, but the strong safety back to Elijah Malone and Max Crosby. We out 2 games, so we've got to get through a playoff game to deal with them. Okay, upgrade players. Okay. For some reason, no one's coming up on the upgrade players. Well, let's see. That's interesting. It says it's blank, so no one's there. If I advance the week, go ahead and advance the week. So I want to see who we're gonna play against next, and then we'll wrap up the episode. Are we running into an issue with the game? We may be. All right. Well, I'll get this sorted out. In the meantime, if you like the game, thanks for hanging out with us. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and make sure you stay up on what's going to happen in the playoffs. Well, I guess you'll have to see when we get to the next one. This is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you and so do I, and I will see you when I see you.